Divine beloveds, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Isis Divine, and if you are not subscribed yet, please press the button and become a part of our family. Today we are talking about what you don't see coming for the next 7 to 10 days. What you don't see coming. This is going to be very interesting. Pile 1, we have the creature of earth. Y'all can see that? Okay. Pile 2, we have the monarch. And pile 3, we got Boo Boo the Fool. Okay? Use your intuition. Y'all know the deal. Pick your pile, and I will see you there. Pile 1, welcome, beloveds. Welcome to what you don't see coming for the next week ahead, 7 to 10 days. If you are not a part of our family yet, please hit the subscribe button. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. You chose Creature of Earth with Take Charge. So traditionally, this is the Knight of Pentacles. I felt, when I first shuffled for the main energy for each pile, and this popped up for pile 1, what came to my head was money moves. Money moves. Like, I don't know, something y'all don't see coming is some sort of financial progress in something. Maybe you've been working on something recently, or I don't know. Maybe you're getting a new job. We're gonna go further and see. But like it says, take charge. Like something is moving forward, but not in a hasty speed, as the Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest knights, if not the slowest, because it's Earth. So there's some sort of progression, like tangible progression with your finances. And what do we have? 39 here. What does that break down to? An 11? Wait. 12? 9. 10, 11. 12. Okay, guys, it breaks out to a 12. And that breaks out to a 3. So that is like co-creation. So you could be doing some team building, teamwork or something. Maybe you're going to be the manager, or getting some sort of promotion to team leader or something, taking charge. This week you'll find out something like that. Let's just go further with the tea leaves. Okay. 4 messages for pile 1 and what they don't see coming, please. Lead me to them. Lead my hands to them, please. 4 messages for pile 1. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Kangaroo. Unsettled times, needs a plan ahead. Okay. We have Bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. That feels like progression right there. From unsettled times to successfully overcoming a problem. Maybe you've been in the planning stage thus far, and the progression for you is you being able to move forward with the plans you've been making. I feel like I said that already. I've been making plans. Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Nice. Nice. Okay. I like where this is going. Well, God damn it. Come on now. Okay. And what we got? Ring. Ooh. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. I said co-creation. Look. Y'all think I just be talking? All right. We're going to get clarifiers on all of these and go a little deeper. Tell me more about this creature of earth, please. This Knight of Pentacles for pile 1 and their week ahead. What is popping? How are they taking charge? What they don't see coming with this Knight of Pentacles. Let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Okay, so what I'm hearing is Detaching from something or someone will bring you this progression this in the next 7 to 10 days. What I'm hearing the most is that this detachment has been done already. And it's like you don't see coming how that freed your energy to move forward financially speaking. I love it. Kangaroo, tell me more, please. Unsettled times need to... Okay. Comfort. How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes and food, and intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. So, I believe comfort is coming, and that's what you don't see coming in the next 7 to 10 days for some of you. I feel like there's some sort of comfort, some sort of relief, some sort of support, almost like you're being held in the patch. Oh, it's not a pouch. That's what the fuck it is. I don't know. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. In the pouch of the kangaroo, it's like you're getting some sort of divine support in some type of way. It could come through family, a promotion, friends, your boo, a new relationship, or, you know, an existing one. But whatever your unsettled times were, there's some sort of support bringing in comfort for you. And that's what you don't see coming. Like, I feel like freeing up this space by letting whatever this thing go or person, you know, detaching, freed up the energy for something more to come through. Give me more on the bridge, please. Successfully overcoming a problem. Tell me more. For Taiwan, what they don't see. Okay. They just be. Allow. You're being asked to open your energy field to take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. So, for some of you, this could be a relationship. Successfully overcoming a problem. Like you detached, this thing that you detached from, for some of you, could be a connection. And this support that you don't see coming is, I feel like for a lot of you, it's coming in a way or in a version or in a, you know, it just doesn't look like something that you would normally see or expect. It might be out of your comfort zone. If it's a person, it might be somebody different than you're used to. But I feel like this problem that some of you have overcome is a way of doing something, or the energy that you've been attracting with something thus far. For some of you, this is like a physical problem. So either way, allow this support to come in for you, because you're not expecting it. I don't feel you're expecting either. You're not expecting the support, or you're not expecting the high level of it, or how abundant it's going to be. Tell me more about the sunrise, please. New ventures. Okay. Pay attention and pause. Do I want that? I'm gonna do that again. Give me a better shuffle. I wasn't liking it when it dropped, and when I picked it up, I still didn't like it. So I'm gonna do that again. Okay, sunrise, please. Yes, there we go. Okay. All right, focus and connect. This feels a little more in alignment. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working and toward what is. Paying extra attention to where you place your focus is the first step towards creating an amazing life. Okay. And then we have connect. You're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and to simply be around other people. You're in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. So some of you are more of like a suffer in silence type of person. or, you know, you're more independent. You're used to doing things alone, by yourself, or doing things your way or something like that. And the support that's coming in for you is people, like a group or a team or strangers. And that's what's uncomfortable for you. You probably don't trust people. You've got trust issues or something like that. That's why you're being asked to allow. But it's like connecting with others in the next 7 to 10 days, which you don't see coming, is just very beneficial for you in some sort of way. Whatever this new ventures, fresh start, creative idea, I feel like some of you have creative ideas, and connecting with others, what you don't see coming is that is going to benefit you. So, you know, maybe you need to get out the house a little bit. Maybe I'm speaking to my homebodies. For some of you. So, or you've recently started getting out the house. Especially if this is a relationship. You definitely need to get your ass out the house and cut that out. Like, you ain't about to meet nobody sitting on no couch. Okay? I promise you. Like, help God out. Ooh, look, I got fresh start on the bottom. And presence, as I was just about to shuffle. Spend more time in the present moment. Life is happening right now. Wow. And you're being given the opportunity to begin again. And you have fresh start with sunrise. Nice. For those of you, this is about like a connection or a relationship. I feel like some of you got out of a relationship recently. Specifically recently. For some of you, I feel like you may think that it's too early or too quick or whatever. And it's like, who gives a fuck? And stop trying to put all these limitations on yourself, child. And go do what it do. Meet people, mingle, connect, go on dates. Nobody's asking you to get married tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. Y'all got a ring right here, so let me not say that. Because it literally says a marriage will take place. So some of y'all might be getting engaged. But those of y'all who are getting engaged, obviously, you must know this person. I'm talking about people who are, you know, single and jumping into a fresh relationship. Go out. Tell me more about the ring, please. Let's see. Compassion. Look at that. You have comfort, allow, compassion, connect. I'm telling you, you're being shown some sort of support. Just like I said, like the kangaroo pouch. Some sort of emotional support, it feels like, for a lot of you. Financial led your week. So, you know, we still haven't gotten to the tarot, but it could be financially speaking. It could be your boo helping you out financially speaking. It could be you getting engaged, and the combination of combining y'all together in one is boosting both of y'all finances, however it works for you. But you got compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, or a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who will always have your back. So, I feel like for some of you, that's warning you not to self-sabotage. Those of you who have, like, maybe might be too guarded or, you know, got trust issues. I feel like whatever opportunity, whether it be a relationship or a financial opportunity, is a good thing. And I feel like some of you may have had a lot of disappointments in your time, in your life. And it's hard for you to trust things or believe in them. But what you don't see coming is a good thing for you. So allow it. It's an opportunity. It's a relationship. It's you meeting someone new. It's a new position. It's a new job. It's detaching from an old job. Whatever it is for you. Let's get to the tarot and go deeper. Okay, give me the energy. What does Pile 1 not see coming for the next week ahead? 7 to 10 days. What don't they see coming? Three of Wands. Look, more threes. Okay. And the Eight of Swords. What's their challenge? And what is the outcome? What is the outcome? Okay. There's the opportunity. Okay, so what we don't see coming. Three of Wands and the Eight of Swords. This is literally like two opposite energies. The Three of Wands is expansion. The Eight of Swords is keeping yourself trapped. The challenge is the Five of Pentacles. I believe this is what you're keeping, what some of you could be keeping yourself trapped in, or the financial, it could be a financial challenge. But the outcome is the Four of Cups, having an opportunity that's not being recognized. So it's like what you don't see coming is exactly what we've been saying. And there's some sort of opportunity coming to you in the next 7 to 10 days that I feel like some of you may feel like you don't have enough money for it, or something that has to do with money. Or some of you could, like if it has to do with a relationship, it could be where you have felt abandoned before. You have abandonment issues when it comes to being in a relationship. And, going into a deeper, like if you get proposed to or something, like committing to someone like that is like a fear for you. So your challenge is you overcoming that. It's like overcoming this so that you can recognize the opportunity. Because the Four of Pentacles is a very good opportunity, and the only thing that holds it back is the person paying attention to the past disappointments here. Still looking at the past. So if it's opportunities in relationship, you're still paying attention to how past relationships went, or your exes or something like that, and you're not recognizing the new one. So, of course, as y'all know, we're going to go a little deeper with the clarifiers. But I see forward movements there. Like the Three of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Like, this is like expansion. Moving forward. Having options. Not freeing yourself from self-entrapment. Three of Wands. Tell me more. Why is this here for power? Wow, we got the Tower. We got the Tower. And we got the King of Cups. We got the Tower and the King of Cups. So, this is what I felt for the Nine of Pentacles. For your main card. That releasing from something detaching yourself. And for some of you, it's a person. Some of you is a divine masculine who is a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Or they have that in their moon sign particularly. And detaching from this has freed you up to move more how you want to move. Some of you are going to meet somebody all of a sudden who is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or they have that in their top 3 somewhere. Moon or rising. Sun, moon, or rising. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're going to meet someone all of a sudden that you're going to feel comfortable with. And emotionally, you're going to be able to expand with this person. Some of you could already be with this person. And, all of a sudden they're going to pour out their feelings to you. Or tell you, a higher level of how they feel. They want to move. They want to put in some sort of advancement into our relationship. Whether that be engagement or moving in together or going into business together. Something like that. So some of y'all is that. But either way, more forward movement. Some of you are going to be kicked out of a situation that you're attached to. Something that you're attached to, whether it's a person, a job, a way of thinking. I don't think it's a way of thinking, no. I really think it's like something physical. You're going to be removed from it all of a sudden. Or you have been recently. And what you don't see coming is how this is a benefit for you. how this is exactly what you've needed so that you can expand and move forward. Some of y'all just gonna be meeting people. Y'all gonna be out there mingling, and or you have already been out there mingling and you about to meet somebody just like out of the blue. And they could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Eight of Swords, tell me more about that for pound one. Why is that here? You have the Nine of Wands. Wow. Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So this is something that y'all been dealing with for a minute. This is something you've been trying to figure out for a while. Let me get another one on that. Eight of Swords. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords for their week ahead. Did something just flip over? No. Eight of Swords. Right. Okay. We have the Two of Cups. So, some of y'all have felt trapped in a relationship, and you're freeing yourself from that. That entrapment in this relationship, it could be physically entrapped. You could have been physically trapped in something, or you could have been mentally trapped from like PTSD from a relationship type of shit, or you know, it just was so terrible that you've kept yourself trapped in it. You know, you've replayed it over and over and over in your head, and you've kept yourself from dating and all that, you know, stuff like that. Some of you have been going back and forth in your head as to whether to break up with someone, whether to walk away, and I feel like this week you're going to walk away. And you don't even see, it's not like something you're planning. I feel like this week you're gonna have enough. Like, fuck this. This is enough. I'm done. For some of you, you know, you're going to be exiting a soulmate connection that you've been thinking about. Some of y'all have been with them for a while, but you've also been thinking about it for a while as to, you know, you felt like y'all not working no more. It wasn't like it was in the beginning or something like that. Some of y'all, this can be a long-term relationship, almost like a marriage or something, and they were the breadwinner, and that's why you felt trapped, because financially speaking, you know, you didn't feel solid enough to be out on your own. And I don't know, you have some support coming in from somewhere, whether it's financial or emotional, whatever it is your situation requires. There is some sort of support coming in that you don't see coming. It's the bridge. It's the successful outcome to your plans. You just have to be able to recognize it. Five of Pentacles, tell me more. Or trust it. You have to be able to trust it. We got the Page of Cups. Look, that's what I'm saying. Some sort of support. Some of y'all are in a relationship and there's some sort of apology coming. Or some sort of apology that you're not expecting from like an ex, or, you know, not necessarily be with them anymore, but some sort of apology coming. Yeah, somebody that maybe ghosted you or may have left you hanging in some type of way. They abandoned you. For some of you, this is somebody you met recently and they just stopped texting all of a sudden out of the blue, and you had really liked them. You were ready to start something new and they just start texting. They're going to come back, but I don't feel like you should write them off immediately. I feel like there is actually a justifiable reason. Now, please take this as it resonates for you, because to me, in 2025, what the fuck justifiable reasons do you have to not pick up the goddamn phone and text a bitch, unless you just got kidnapped or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That is me. That is not what my guides told me to say. So let me go back to what they're telling me to say. What they said was, some of y'all shouldn't hear them out. There is some sort of justification as to why they could not connect with you at the time. Okay? Okay. Don't listen to me, y'all. I'm telling you. I mean, you know, not the reading, but I'm saying when I tell you it's me, that is totally my opinion. That is not what the guides are saying. Four of Cups. Tell you why the Four of Cups is here for their outcome. Why is the Four of Cups here for their outcome? Four of Pentacles. So, okay, so, wow. First I heard some of y'all could be being frugal. And that's why you'll miss out on this opportunity. Some of y'all, staying attached, I mean. Staying attached to, like I said before, an ex or an old job or maybe a business that didn't work out or it hasn't been working out but you've still been trying to hold on to it, or hold on to how you're doing something. What else am I hearing? Holding on to something could make you miss the opportunity. And this is what you don't see coming. Like, you're currently holding on to something that can make you miss the opportunity that you don't see coming in the next 7 to 10 days. You understand what I'm saying when I say that, I hope. Like, there is an opportunity coming. There's some sort of, I felt like I said that from the very beginning with the Knight of Pentacles. Like, there's some sort of opportunity, some sort of support. Something is coming, and the only challenge you have is you staying in the past. You not being present. You may be focusing on how things hasn't worked before, or still thinking about your ex, or just, still thinking about how it didn't work with that ex. You know what I'm saying? You're still stuck on the past of what didn't work and you don't want to try it again, or you don't want to get hurt again. Whatever it is for you, Pile One. Let's get some oracle messages before we close out. We got Sage, be devoted and committed. Okay. So I feel like that's like, well, the first thing I heard was being devoted and committed to yourself. So I feel like it's more like a self-sabotage thing that you're being warned against this week. Because what you don't see coming is, it's good for you. And it's like, the only thing that would fuck it up is you not recognizing it. Look, you got breakthroughs. You got breakthroughs, hard work, and teenage soul. Hard work to unlock your potential things in life. Having mystical and sartorial experience, allowing your magic to create in life. True self begins to emerge. Like, breakthroughs are coming. That's what this cup is right here in the Four Cups. There's a divine cup being offered to you, and you just need to see it. You need to recognize it. Because, once you do, or as long as you do, you're good. It's a dope-ass opportunity you don't see coming. It's bringing you breakthroughs. It's bringing you the successfully overcoming a problem. It's bringing you the answer, the thing you need for you. All you got to do is recognize it. That's beautiful, Pile One. Thank you for being here, and enjoy your week. Pile Two, beloveds, welcome, welcome. Let's get it popping off immediately. If you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that button and become a part of our family. What you don't see coming next 7 to 10 days. You start off with the Monarch, which traditionally is the Chariot, and it has victorious here. You don't see coming, there are breakthroughs coming for you. You are victorious in something. Something is turning out in your favor. Something is turning out better than you thought it was going to turn out. Some of you are successfully acquiring a vehicle or some sort of transportation or something like that. breakthroughs. That's what I keep hearing, breakthroughs. Like, you might even be acquiring some information that helps you move forward with something. Let's go further with the tea leaves. Let's give me 4 messages for pile 2 in their week ahead. What they don't see coming. What don't they see coming? Okay. All right. We have tree. Affairs with your family. This tree always gives me money tree though. That's always what I immediately when I see it, I forget it talks about family. To me, it's money tree. That's the energy I get. So, money tree for some, affairs with your family for others. Some of y'all, your family could be giving you a car, buying you a car, supporting you financially in some type of way. And that's what you don't see coming. We have chain of events that will affect your life. Okay. That just got a little deep, didn't it? Okay. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. I don't think I've ever seen that one. And needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. A sincere wish will be granted. Okay, so I feel like some of you have had some sort of something you've been trying to get over. You've been trying to figure out. You've been trying to get past. You may have been stuck in an annoying ass cycle of shit just not going your way. Some of y'all could have already done this perseverance. Like, you could be in the 9 of Wands mode where, you know, you've been holding on and having patience and persevering for a minute. But something, you know, some of y'all, something you've been wanting, wishing for will be granted. Some of y'all have already persevered through this problem. Whatever it is I feel like this issue, it's turning out better than you thought it was going to turn out. Or it's turning out sooner for some of you. Even with the 7 we have here. Like, this is giving me 7 to 10 days with the 7. That's not what 7s mean, but for me right now, it's giving 7 to 10 days. And I don't know, I feel like something is just coming to a head sooner than you thought. Well, let's get clarifiers. Tell me more about the monarch. Why is this here for pile 2? The chariots. Tell me more. Sword. You have some sort of breakthroughs, some sort of relief, the answer to something. What's the word I'm looking for? A resolution. That's the word I'm looking for. Some sort of resolution coming that's helping you move forward. I keep saying forward movement. Something is coming that is helping you have some sort of progress with something. You're going to soar. You are being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. You are soaring. You don't see that coming. You could be stagnant right now in something. You could be standing still with something, not being able to make any movements. And you could have not been able to figure out something and it's had you stagnant in some type of way. But either way, there's forward movement in something that you've been struggling with. Something it's like it's a surprise to you. You're going to be very pleasantly surprised as to how well this turns out for you and how quickly you're able to move forward. Tree. Tell me more about tree and why is this here for pile 2? Tell me more. Thank you. We got to have faith. It is not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still, you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. For some of y'all, this is your family. For some of y'all, you don't, you have some sort of doubt that your family is going to help, would even care to help you out in a certain situation. Or maybe they haven't wanted to thus far. But in some type of way, some of you, your family is involved. Others of you, there is, it may not necessarily be family by blood, but some people that you feel are family to you are going to help you out in some situation, or help you out of something, help you figure out a resolution for something. Tell me more about change. Why is change here for pile 2? For what they don't see coming. We got surrender. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. So you got surrender, you got have faith. I feel like whatever the situation is, you might be at a loss. You might be close to giving up. You might be trying to do different, do something to fix it, and nothing has been working. You're being asked to have faith and surrender. Or you've already done this, and what you don't see coming is the results of you having faith. Surrendering controls, because control is not real anyway. There is a chain of events that is occurring for you in the next 7 to 10 days that is changing the outcome for something, or the outcome is turning out much differently than you expected, or that you see right now. Tell me more about camel, please. Why is this here for pile 2? Tell me about camel. All right. We have detach and we have fresh start. Camel says persevere and you will overcome problems. So you're being gifted a fresh start. There is someone or something that you've been holding on to, and you need to detach from it. You're holding on to something too tightly, and it's restricting your growth. It's not allowing you to embrace this fresh start fully. Some of you have done so, and you've already detached from this thing or person or situation, and you don't see the fresh start that's coming as a result of it. Tell me more about the needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Tell me more about that for pile 2. Change. Okay, so change is coming. You're also being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. This is again talking about detaching from something or someone. So I feel like what you don't see coming, what a lot of you don't see coming, is you leaving this person, this job, this situation, you detaching yourself from something. For some of you, it could be a mentality. Nothing goes right for me. Everything is always going wrong. Nothing ever good happens to me. You could have a downing type of mentality, and you need to change that in order to be able to recognize the fresh start that's being gifted to you. But there's a sincere wish coming to you this week, and I feel it's a result of some of you detaching yourself, freeing yourself from a job, a career. You're changing something, a person, a relationship, a marriage, a friendship. You could be detaching yourself from old stuff, old belief systems, and you have manifested this change in your life, this fresh start, this wish fulfillment. You've manifested that. You don't see that coming. You don't see how the work that you've put into yourself is manifesting this fresh start for you, this new beginning. Well, damn. What don't they see coming? Pile 2. Look, y'all got more new beginnings. Hold on, it drops. Let me pick it up. Ace of Pentacles. You got the World, the ending, the successful ending, and the new beginning. Yeah, I feel like a lot of y'all have done this detaching already. What's the challenge for pile 2? Shit. Definitely not taking all of that. But look at the challenge. The Devil. Attachments. Being overly attached to something. There's something you need to release or let go. That's the challenge. What's the outcome for pile 2? Look. The Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords. That's the outcome. Come on now. Come on. Okay. So there's a new financial beginning, definitely. There's some sort of opportunity that you don't see coming. This ending that has happened for a lot of you already it has already occurred. It freed you. It freed up the energy to move forward now, to allow you to soar. This is the breakthrough that's coming. This is the chariot moment that's allowing you to soar. Just keep having faith. This Ace of Pentacles, you're being offered something. Your only challenge is being attached. And the outcome is the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords. That's celebration. That's stability. That could be a new home for some of you if you've been wanting to move, or buying your first home or something like that. You have the Eight of Wands on the bottom here of the clarifying deck. Like, this happening very quickly. I feel like I said something about 7 days. 7 to 10 days with this number 7 here. The Ace of Swords, you having the clarity to move forward, a new perspective, a new way of seeing something, having all the information required to move forward. And this is a contract. You've read it over. You understand what's happening. You know what you're signing. Let's clarify. The World. Why is this here for pile 2? 10 of Wands. Something being over. It's done. The World and the 10 of Wands? Well, goddamn. Something is done. Something is over. Something burdensome is over. It is no longer... You have exited out of the building. Whether that is a relationship or a job, like I've been saying, whatever it is, you've ended something, or something is ending. I feel like a lot of you have ended something recently. And I don't think it necessarily has to do with your finances. Like, I don't feel like you may have necessarily left a job. You could have left a relationship and you don't realize how that freed up all your abundant energy to now flow through. Like, energy affects all areas of your life, not just one. So this is what I'm feeling for a lot of you. You've cleared out something that is freeing up your energy to flow in the alignment that you are in. I feel like it's a relationship for a lot of you. Ace of Pentacles, tell me more about this for pile 2 and what they don't see coming. Wow. 10 of Swords. Jeez. For some of you, this was like a group of friends or some old friends that backstabbed you a couple times, and you should have been left them alone, but now you have. And your life is going to be flowing a lot freer. The energy is flowing through a lot freer for you. You're detached. And now you're stepping into your fresh start. Tell me about the Devil, please. The Moon. You don't see this coming, literally. You don't see this coming. And intuitively, you know what you're attached to. You know what you've been overly attached to. A lot of you have released this recently, so you knew what it was. You just don't see the results of releasing that and what's coming. But you know, I do feel a small amount of you need to do this releasing. You need to detach yourself from something, because this is what's waiting on the other side. There's a fresh flow, continuous flow of aligned energy for you on the other side. It seems very abundant. There's an opportunity that's a new financial path for you. You don't see that coming, and you're going to be celebrating it. You're going to be celebrating. Some of you could be in a new relationship. Some of you could be upgrading a relationship, and what you've been attached to is fear of commitment, fear of going any further. Maybe you were married before and it ended so terribly that, you know, you're kind of afraid to try it again. But freeing yourself from that fear is allowing you to move forward in love and abundance. Tell me more about the outcome. Well, let me see. Tell me more about this Devil, though. Tell me more about the Devil. The Hermit. Interesting. So this is about intuition. So, some of you need to detach from, like, being all up in your ego. Like, not using your intuition, being too much in your head, being logical. Some of you need to detach from a relationship and take some time to be alone, to go within. You need to take some time, step away from relationships for now. and give yourself a break, those of you who are stepping out of one. But the Hermit and the Moon is telling me intuitively that you know what it is I'm talking about. Some of you could be Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Tell me more about the outcome. The Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Tell me more. Why is that Hands of Power 2? Is that 2? 2 for 2? Okay. We got the 6 and the 7 of Cups. Some of y'all need to release your past. You need to detach from your past. Whether it's a job, friends, family members that you don't resonate with, a relationship that you've just been in for a while and it's just been there because y'all just been there. Some of you need to release that. Your options are going to start flying in once you do so. Some of you could be reigniting with someone from the past once you've released whatever it is you need to release, or that you have released. The energy coming in that you don't see. You could be linking up with somebody from your past. Tell me more about the outcome for Pile 2. Yeah. Oh, look, you have the Chariot on the bottom. So, you could be, there's some sort of celebration. That's really all it's telling me, because the Three of Cups is about celebrating. You're going to be celebrating this breakthrough, this Chariot that you started off with in the beginning. You're going to be celebrating that. Something is turning out in your favor, and you don't see it coming. The something depends on whatever this is for you. For a lot of you, this is financial. There's some sort of financial opportunity. Some of you, this is something tangible, like a house, a car, something you may need, clothes, a job, I don't know what it is you need, money. Whatever it is, it's helping you move forward. And it doesn't feel like something small either. It feels like a huge blessing. Look at your oracle message. Peacekeeper. A harmonious resolution is possible. A resolution is coming. That's what you don't see. Whatever this issue is, there's a resolution coming for you. And I love that. That's what you don't see coming. There's some sort of forward movement coming because of this resolution. You have difficult road. That's what you've been on. This is what a resolution is coming for. You have lucky star, which is like the wheel of fortune, and you have inner child. So good luck. Things are coming naturally and effortlessly. This is what I'm saying. This release, this detachment that you have done or that you will be doing this week, it's freeing up energy. It's bringing a fresh start in. I feel like a lot of you have done this detachment already, and you don't realize how important it was, how big of a deal it's affected your energy. What you freed up to come into you now. This difficult road that you've been on, this spirit of perseverance. Here we have this word again. You are being prepared for great things. And these great things are starting to come into your life now. You have 2 aces. 2 aces in your reading. 2 aces and 2 tens. That is, and the world. So that is the ending of something and the new beginning of something else. And then we have inner child. Healing unresolved childhood scars. So a lot of y'all have been doing inner work, inner child work. And, you're not, what you don't see coming is the results of that. Either way, Pile 2, this is beautiful. What you don't see coming. And, good for you for walking away and ending whatever it is you need to end in order to allow yourself to flow freely into your abundance. I love this for you. Enjoy your week. Pile 3, beloveds, welcome or welcome back. If you are not a part of our family yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. become a part of our family. Hit the notification bell so you know every time I drop a reading. What you don't see coming this week. You chose Boo Boo the Fool. Possibilities and potential. With number 0, which is unlimited possibilities. Traditionally, this is the Fool card. You have a new beginning. You have a fresh new beginning coming that you don't see. That is it. That is all. There is a new possibility. There are new possibilities that you just don't see. You don't see coming, but that's okay because God about to show you. God is about to show you all the possibilities that, well, not all of them, but the ones that are for you. There are new opportunities coming in this week coming. Let me get 4 messages for pile 3 for what they don't see coming this week. What don't they see coming? Oh, that's 4. Okay. We have Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Okay. We have Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Interesting. Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Okay. And Boat. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Okay. Well, the handshake with a stranger could be a lawyer. For some of you, some type of legal deal. Something where you're signing some sort of contract or something like that. I'm going to get clarifiers on this gossiping about your secrets. Feels family related to me, but it could be friends also. Why it's pertinent to your week is more what I'm interested in finding out. And situations in the balance that require careful handling. I don't know why I'm feeling there's some sort of legal dealings happening this week. That you might not necessarily know about right now. Some of you could be inheriting a boat, actually. You could be inheriting a boat or, you know, something other than a home, a car, a motorcycle, something like that. Some of you could be straight up inheriting money. And we're going to get clarifiers on this right now. Tell me more about Boo Boo the Fool, please, for power 1, 2, 3. Shit, I just went through all the numbers. You manifested this. You got manifest. You manifested this new beginning for yourself. You manifested this unlimited possibilities. This increase in your finances could be contributing to this new beginning. Tell me more about the parrot. Why is that here for pile 3? What is this gossiping shipping us? Why are we even talking about this? Why are we even talking about this? Tell me more. Parrot. Wow. Abundance. Okay. So, you're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that this is on its way. I feel like someone gossiping about all your secrets. I don't feel like it's a gossip. I feel like people that you may not necessarily be thinking about are talking about your situation or whatever your problem is, whatever you need assistance with. I feel like they're trying to figure out how to help you. I don't feel like it's gossip. I feel like they're trying to figure out how to help you and you don't see that coming. You're not expecting that. Your assistance may come from a stranger, somebody you don't know. Handshake, tell me more. Tell me more with the handshake. And I got abundance and money and windfall. Something is increased. Look, and you have received. Wow. You're being asked to open to receiving universal gifts. This could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worth all of these gifts and open up to them. And this is what? A meeting with a stranger can be important? Yeah. Someone you don't know or you would least expect is giving you something in the next 7 days. That's what you don't see coming. Next 7 to 10 days. Somebody's giving you something. But you've manifested this. You've manifested this. You've had more of an abundant mentality now. And because of that, you're attracting this. But it's coming from a stranger. Grasshopper. Tell me more about grasshopper. About the situations that require careful handling. I believe that that's what some of you might need assistance with now. You might already know what this situation that has careful handling. We have compassion. Yeah. You're being shown some compassion. I just think it's coming from a place that is going to surprise you. It's going to be like, what? I can't believe it. Boat. Tell me about this money. For pound 3. We got pivot. Give me one more. No. Well, I'll take the one on the top. What are the other two? Speak up and word. Resolution and pivot. So, I got a couple of messages when I heard pivot. Some of you have gotten outside the box. You've done, you know, you tried things your way or where you normally did it. It didn't work, so you tried something else, and that's what's paying off for you this week. Some of you have been trying something one way, or, you know, just the ways that you normally do it. And the resolution to your issue is outside of the box. But I feel like it's coming to you. I feel like that you've already manifested this. You just have to be open. See what it's saying here? You have to be open to receive universal gifts. You just have to be open to receive it. Because the answer to the resolution to your issue is outside of your comfort zone. For some people, it's a stranger, somebody you don't know. Others, it's, you know, just somebody you would least expect. For some of you, it could be a program that's helping you and you're not used to getting help from programs. Something is shifting, and it's just shifting in a way that you're not used to. You're getting some type of help from a place or a person or a way that you've never had it like that. You're not used to that. You weren't thinking of that. But you're being given something, some sort of gift. It could be from a family member that you don't really know that well. A family member could have passed that you don't know that well, and you found out from a lawyer that they left you inheritance. So it's different for everyone. The abundance, though, flowing into you easily and effortlessly, you've manifested the abundance. How you receive it is different for everybody. But I just think it's coming in from a place that you wouldn't normally think of. Pile 3. What don't they see coming for the next 7 to 10 days? What don't they see coming? What don't they see coming for the next 7 to 10 days? Wow. We got the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. What is the challenge for the next 7 to 10 days? What's the challenge? That is entirely too many for a challenge, but I'm going to take them all. We got the Chariot, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Okay. And the outcome. What's the outcome for pile 3 is next 7 to 10 days? Give me one card, please. Thank you. The Moon. Okay. Your reading is very different. Let me look at this for a minute. So, there's a lot of conflict here. There is a lot of pretend conflict, meaning the 5 of Swords, you surrendered. You have, the other people in the argument has laid down their swords, and you've walked away on top. You walked away with 3 swords. You only lost 2. So you walked out on top. The 5 of Wands is conflict that can be resolved. It appears to look like conflict because everybody's being defensive. Everybody's, rah, rah, rah. But in actuality, there's a peaceful resolution available. Your challenge is to move forward. Your challenge, interestingly enough, is to move forward with something that you've worked hard on. There's a breakthrough coming for something your challenge is not even really a challenge. Maybe don't be too hasty. I'm not even really seeing a challenge. It's the 8 of Pentacles and the Chariot. You've worked hard on something, and you're getting, as you should, a resolution, a breakthrough, an answer, a response, a way of doing it, something. You're receiving something. The 8 of Pentacles, it's almost like a return of investment, something you've worked hard at, and you're going to be able to move forward very quickly. For some of you, this could be a car. It don't have to be like nothing big and serious. It could just be either wanting a car, and you're going to sign the deal this week for your car. Somebody could be giving you a car. A program could be gifting you a car. A program could be helping you buy a car. Something you're getting assistance with, or you're getting approved. You're doing something that is surprising you. And the what is this? What's the word? The outcome. The outcome you don't see coming. You could be Scorpio or Pisces or Cancer. Not necessarily though. Intuitively, I feel like you know something, but you don't necessarily see it. That's not what it looks like in front of you right now. This is a perfect card for what you don't see coming, the Moon, because you just don't see the outcome coming. I'm going to try to, get clarified and go a little deeper. 5 of Swords. Tell me more about why the 5 of Swords is here for pile 3. Why is the 5 of Swords here for pile 3? Queen of Pentacles. You're coming out on top. You've surrendered. You could have detached yourself from a conflict, a situation that wasn't, it just wasn't going anywhere. There was no win. So you surrendered. You're coming out on top. Some of you could be Tauruses. But you're no longer in this 5 of Swords energy. You're coming out. Queen of Pentacles is particularly a financially stable person. So, and they've manifested their abundance in their life. This is whether you're a male or female. The Queen of Pentacles doesn't chase a goddamn thing. She allows it to manifest, to flow to her, and she does the necessary work when it's necessary. She don't just work aimlessly hoping something happens. She works with intention, let me put it that way. You're coming out financially stable out of this conflict. This could have just been a conflict within yourself. This could be your ego that, you surrendered. You allowed your ego to lay down their swords, and your higher self has come out on top. You won the battle within yourself. So either way, being in this financially stable position, you don't see that coming. 5 of Wands. Tell me more about why the 5 of Wands is here. So this is just a lot of conflict. But a lot of changes as well, though, with these 5s. 9 of Wands. You've been working at something very hard. This could just be an inner conflict. You don't have to be a conflict with nobody else. I'm not feeling anybody else since we're getting clarifiers. I'm not feeling other people. Take it as it resonates. For some of you, it could be other people. It could be family. or close friends. But I'm feeling like this is more conflict within yourself or conflict within your situation. And this is the resolution that's coming. Let me clarify the Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands together for the challenge. Why is this here for the challenge for pile 3? Oh, wow. You got the Empress. Wow. This is a huge breakthrough for you, and it seems to be very much focused on your abundance, particularly your financial abundance. The Chariot to the Empress, this is big. This is big. And you're going to be able to move forward very quickly. You're stepping into a new beginning, a fresh new beginning. I feel like you're going to have a lot of opportunities, a lot of options available to you. Like, you're going from the Nine of Wands to the Empress. Something you've worked hard on is turning out in your favor. It's going to have a perfect ending for you with a beginning. Like, when I say ending, let me say ending. Let me say resolution. Moon. Tell me more about the outcome for the pile 3 with this moon. The Magician. As we started off saying, you manifested this. You created this. You created this, and you know, as long as you have faith in you, you know what's coming, because you manifest. This is going to be exactly what you've been wanting. It may not have manifested how you thought it was, or taken the path that you thought it was, or the way you thought it was going to do it, or from the person. But one, I feel like you're getting assistance from people that you're not even thinking of right now. You're going to be surprised who it comes from. And two, you're going to be surprised as to how abundant this turns out. Like, your resolution to whatever it is you got going on, which I feel for a lot of you is financial. There's a lot you're receiving. This is like a huge week. There is something you've released recently, or I don't know, but you have freed up a lot of abundance for yourself. You've manifested a lot of abundance. You're receiving something. You got money here with windfall or inheritance. Tell me more about this moon. This is a very, this is like a financial upgrade for you this week coming. It's your finances are starting to upgrade. Look, you got the Eight of Wands anyway. Was it y'all who had the Eight of Wands? That might have been pile 2. But you got the Eight of Wands. This is more manifestation. You definitely manifested this. Some of y'all, this could be a message coming to you, some type of communication, but it's happening very quickly. It's something that's moving very quickly because you have intentionally put energy into this for so long. So it may look like to the outside that it's happening very quickly, but it hasn't been quickly for you. Wow, you got the Knight of Wands on the bottom. You got the Knight of Wands here, and you got the Knight of Wands on the bottom. As I'm talking about it happening very quickly, and this being one of the fastest nights in the deck. It's happening, something is happening very quickly for you. 7 to 8 days, maybe. Maybe. 3 days. I don't know. Unlimited possibilities, though. Look, lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Can y'all see that? Enjoy growth and reap rewards. I'm telling you. You're reaping rewards. Your harvest is coming in for whatever it is that you've been putting in hard work into. Whatever it is. Whether you've been trying to figure out how to get out of a situation or what. Look, y'all got career and success. So if it's your job, you're about to get a promotion or something. Something is picking up for you, financially speaking, in this week ahead. What else did we get? We got life balance, perspective shift, and career success. Come on now. You about to see shit differently because this about to be popping off. Your money is about to expand. And when your money expands, unfortunately, in this matrix world, money is what brings you a lot more options to do, things to do. It opens up a much more of the world to you because now you can afford to do and travel and do that type of stuff. So you're going to have a perspective shift. You're also going to have a perspective shift about how you successfully manifested all this. And your career is taking off. Your career, your job, your business, something that you put in work to. It could definitely, with the Eight of Pentacles, it could definitely be a job. You getting a promotion that you've been wanting or felt you deserved. And you manifested it. Pile 3. This is a wonderful, abundant week that you don't see coming. And I love it. Your challenge wasn't even a challenge. Maybe just don't be too hasty. Continue to move with intention. But you got breakthroughs coming where you don't even really have a challenge. Your challenge is you don't see none of it coming. That's cool. It's coming anyway. All right, Pile 3. I love this for you. Enjoy your week. And thank you for being here.